I understand how hurt and angry you are, but you would never consider leaving your own family.
I would never leave, Emma, but as far as Robin is concerned, Elizabeth, what am I supposed to do? She doesn't want to be with our daughter, and it's increasingly obvious that she doesn't want to be with me.
Okay, let's just keep things in perspective. The most important thing is treating Robin's postpartum depression. Don't get trapped in your jealousy just because you saw her kissing another man.
Hey, Elizabeth. I didn't expect to see you here.
Judy had to leave, so I came home until Elizabeth could get here.
Oh. Well, sorry for the imposition.
Oh, not at all. I'm glad to help.
So I might as well tell you, things didn't go very well with Lainey.
Yeah. I talked to her at Mercy.
Well, we should talk.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
Actually, Elizabeth, could you stick around a little bit? I gotta go back to the hospital, and if you could just wait until I get home.
So now you don't trust me to be alone?
Robin, I don't want to fight about this right now. I'll be back as soon as I can.
He's so mad at me. I can't say that I blame him. I'm a failure as a mother.
Robin, you have an illness that you are choosing not to treat. That's hurting everyone, especially you. Oh, thank you. That looks good.
You're welcome. It's the least I could do. I appreciate your help.
I'm just glad I was home when Patrick called.
So Emma went right to sleep for you, didn't she?
She was exhausted.
I used to always keep really good brie, baguettes, and some good wine in my old apartment in Paris.
You miss being in Paris.
I miss my life. I mean, you're a single mom with 2 kids. You work full time. I do not know how you do it.
Well, it's not easy. And I know it would be impossible with postpartum depression.
So that doesn't make any sense. I mean, I wanted to have a baby so badly. And I'm grateful that she's healthy. I have a wonderful job. I have a great husband. I guess I assumed that, I don't know, I'd be like you. Because you're so calm and organized. You are. I mean, you work hard, but your kids always come first. It's not a question.
Yes, if you could only be just like me. Let me see. I'm not married to either one of my children's dads. Cameron has already been exposed to a separation and a divorce. Jake has been exposed to a dangerous lifestyle.
Okay. That's the point.
Need I go on? It's easy to judge yourself and to say what a bad mom you are, but that's not going to do anyone any good. You have postpartum depression, and blaming yourself for it would be like blaming yourself for getting cancer.
Never thought of it that way.
You wouldn't dream of letting cancer go untreated, would you? So why would you go to a doctor for postpartum depression?
Disregard my messages. I just assumed you'd be here.
Is this about Michael? Is something wrong?
No, it's not about Michael. As far as I know, there's no change. Listen, this is more of a personal matter. If it's not too painful for you to discuss.
Sure, whatever you need.
Okay. You know, a couple weeks ago, we were talking about Robin and postpartum depression. Well, you were right.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That must be awful for Robin, and it can't be a picnic for you either. I'm really sorry.
So, obviously, you're okay to talk about it. Because, listen, Carly, I don't want to push considering Michael's situation and everything.
Oh, just tell me what you need.
perspective, Robin and I can't discuss this without getting into a fight. And I can't help but think if I just knew what she was going through, maybe I can help or something.
Hey, ask me anything. Yeah.
Okay, I don't know, maybe, when did you know that you had postpartum depression?
Early. I mean, I was still in the hospital. God, my life was so complicated then. And I just thought that Michael was going to make it easier. So that tells you I had very unrealistic expectations. I thought Michael was just going to love me and I was going to instinctively know how to take care of him. I wanted a family so bad and I thought Michael was going to fill that space. But that's not what happened. When Michael was born, he had problems with his heart and he was in an incubator and I couldn't even touch him.
What was that like?
It was terrifying. I felt like a complete failure. I felt like the worst mother in the world. And that's why I left Michael with Jason.
So when you realized you had postpartum depression, how did you recover? What helped you the most?
I don't think I could have gotten through my postpartum depression if it weren't for Jason. And that's why I knew he would take better care of Michael than I could. I knew that Michael would be happy and loved, and he was.
You were hospitalized for a while.
Yeah. That was after I shot Tony Jones. I spent some time in Shady Brook and Ferncliff, and they diagnosed me with postpartum depression. They told me I wasn't responsible for my actions.
But you did recover.
I depended on Jason the whole time I was in the hospital. He took care of Michael.
Carly, when you did start to get better, what helped you the most to get through that time?
Jason never judged me. I mean, he always expected the best, but he was never critical when I made a mistake. He gave me time to heal, and I knew that I had his support the whole time. So that would be my advice to you for Robin. You can't judge her. She has to know that you are on her side, and you need to get her some treatment. And even though she looks down her nose on everybody else, you can't do that to her. Not now.
Yeah. You're right. I just have to make sure that Emma's taken care of first.
I think I can help you with that.